Hello and welcome back to another episode of Digital Road Trip. My name is Wizzy0, you can also call me Wizzy. And today we are of course continuing along to Roanoke, Virginia. I believe that is my current destination. I had to think about it there for a moment. It's been a couple weeks since we've had a video, of course. That's because I have not had any live streams for a couple weeks. Getting ready for the holidays and everything like that. Last week with Christmas. And of course, even though today, as of me recording this, well, I'm not recording it. Well, I mean, I kind of am, I suppose. I'm live streaming this. And as of the live stream right now, it is New Year's Eve. It's currently 4:30 p.m. So we've got about 7.5 hours until the ball drops in New York City. So, yeah. Anyways, of course, when this goes up, it will be after New Year's Eve. It will be January 2nd, so Happy New Year. If you're watching on Twitch, you still have a little ways to go, but yeah. Anyways, speaking of Twitch, if you would like to see me if you would like to see a live stream, I'll have a link to my Twitch channel down in the description below, so you can check on next Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern time. You can hop on over there and catch my live stream. I'll be doing GeoGuessr, Digital Road Trip, and typically I do a bonus GeoGuessr that does not go up onto YouTube here. So if you want to see a bonus GeoGuessr, then you have the place and time to check it out. Also, I will have links to the Digital Road Trip playlist in the description below. And another link I'm going to be providing. This link is not quite as relevant for this series, but for my Friday Night Gaming series, I am currently finishing up with Midnight Club 3 Dev Edition Remix. And this week should be the last week or video for that game. So the link that I'm going to be having is I have made a spreadsheet with all the games I'm currently able to play for my digital or Friday Night Gaming series. So who knows, if you check it out, there might be a game you would like to see me play. So like I said, I'll have the link in the description below. You can go over, check it out. Find a link or find a game that might interest you. They'd like to see me play. Let me know either in the comments of this video, the comments of the Friday Night Gaming video, or on the discussion tab on my YouTube channel page. That is also where you can find out if a video is going to be delayed, canceled, or if I'm going to be doing a live stream or not. And also I'll have the link to the spreadsheet in the description or in the discussion tab as well. But anyways, I think that's enough rambling on for the start of this video as far as that sort of stuff. So we have no idea how far we are to Roanoke. It's kind of in the GeoGuessr mentality there for a moment. It's like, okay, what are we on? It's like, never mind, we don't need to know what we're on. Yeah, anyways. So we are currently in Sperryville, Virginia, as you can see in the upper left corner. And as I mentioned beforehand, our current destination is Roanoke, Virginia. No specific spot, I guess, just somewhere downtown. Because I really don't know of any landmarks or whatever in Roanoke itself. that we could actually stop at. So that's why I figured just anywhere in downtown would be good. Now I think I'm going to be going for about half an hour for this. So I'm going to be going until about 5 Eastern time here. Because I started it, like I mentioned, just about 4:30. So 5 would be, give us about half hour. Which we should be able to make pretty good progress, I would hope, by then. So kind of, well, we're still kind of in the hilly area, mountainous area, aren't we? Kind of got to the peak, I guess. Now we're kind of going down on the opposite side. Now, unfortunately, if we keep having this, we're not going to make a lot of progress, but luckily that was just a short little section. I thought that said like road work waltz or something like that. Road work next 2 miles, okay. Never mind. Don't mind me. The 2 kind of looked like a Z, so... And before the last live stream, I think, I did get some new music. Or either I did it after the last live stream, I can't remember. But anyways, either way, I have some more music for the playlist here. So you may notice some different music, although I think so far it's been all the same that we've had before. But trust me, there is new music in this playlist. Now, like I said, it's been so long, I can't remember if I did it after the last live stream or if I did it beforehand. I don't know. I have to go back, look at or go to the video and see if I mentioned anything about any new music or not. Now, for those of you watching on Twitch, I think I am going to be doing another bonus GeoGuessr. So stay tuned after this for that. And that is one added bonus if you watch on Twitch, or if you're able to watch on Twitch. Is I typically do a bonus GeoGuessr video. Can we go over to that side? No? That's fine. We'll just go the wrong direction, that's fine. It's not like it really matters a whole lot in this anyways. If we're on the right side or if we're on the wrong side. Now we switched over. We may just have to do that for a moment. Is there no circle here? I feel like I'm a mime. I'm in a box. I'm trapped in a box. There we go. I get the circle back. I don't know why it was like that, but no matter. Quality in 5 miles. Turn left, business 211. Okay, come on. I'd like to make a little bit more progress than what we're making right now. Arrows down here. I may just have to use the arrows for now. I wonder if it's easier if I just hold it. I think it is a little bit quicker if I just hold it right now. Keep doing this until it gets normal like that. There we go. And it always does it with this motion too. I don't quite get it. Whatever. We'll just deal with it again for now. May not load much, but sorry, it's mostly going to be blurry, but if we want to keep moving, if we want to make progress, then they're going to have to just keep doing that. Antiques and collectibles. That sign looks like it's an antique. I don't know where the antiques and collectibles are. Must have been there at one point in time, but not anymore. Get the arrow out of the way since it's not really going to help us at the moment. Not with this motion. Let's keep a move on. So yeah, one thing I do want to mention too, if you're watching, well actually I've mentioned it already, but if you're watching on Twitch once again, if you're celebrating tonight for the New Year's, please stay safe. That way we can have you back and continuing to watch my live streams. No, not just that. I mean, I want you guys to be safe. Did we get turned around somehow? I think we did. Yeah, we did. We want to go west, not east. I don't know how we got turned around like that, but at this rate, where it's gonna be a couple hours until we get to the business 11 and 3 miles there. I wonder if the other side would be any better. It was, well, yeah, there we go. I was gonna say it was, then it brought us back over to the other side. Now we're moving. For now. Array Caverns. I've been to some caverns before. I don't know if it was those ones. I don't think so. I think it was in Pennsylvania. Or maybe it was Virginia. But it wasn't this area. It was more eastern Virginia, I guess. Maybe. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've been to Virginia. Actually stayed there, whatever. So that must have been the business, what, 211 maybe? Convoy of buses, it looks like. Got Vermont plates on that one. Although it's from Florida, so maybe it was Florida plates? I don't know. I mean, it looked like Vermont plates. It was green. I mean, it could have been, but who knows? Bus was from Florida, though. Getting up to the business 211 now. Must have been truck 211 or something like that back there. Still heading towards the new market. As long as we're heading west, we're heading the right direction towards Roanoke. It'll be interesting when we do this enough and we eventually start getting towards the middle of the country. Kind of just seeing how everything starts to change. You start to go from these mountains and hills to just flat. And then from the green to the brown, dry areas. It'd be interesting just to see the changes and stuff like that. I'm sure the changes are fairly subtle, but maybe they're not. I mean, I know mountains can be not much for subtlety there. I mean, you can have mountains and then all of a sudden just be flat on the other side of the mountains. I know Nevada, I think, is a pretty good example of that. Nevada, maybe California, where you have mountains and then all of a sudden you get past them and it's just flat. Although I know up where I live, I mean, it's not flat, but we don't really have the mountains. I mean, I don't think there really is any flat areas where I'm at, where I live. In fact, I think northeast there's really no flat areas at all that I know of. Here we have the Appalachians. I mean, that kind of doesn't help, but even then, still very hilly. Like, even when you get to the coast, like down in Bar Harbor area, you're right on the coast, and it's still, you still have mountains right there. Of course, in Bar Harbor, we have Cadillac Mountain, which for certain times of the year, of course this is Maine that I'm talking about, but anyways, for a certain time of the year, it is the first place where you can see the sunrise. In fact, currently it is that time of year, in the off-season of all times. In the off-season here in the winter, it's the first place in the United States to see the sunrise. And then it shifts like for like I think about a month, if that, in the spring, and about a month, if that, in the summer or fall. It's another mountain in a different location. And then in the summer, it's Eastport, which is the easternmost point in the country. Well, Lubeck technically is, but Lubeck, Eastport, they're pretty close. At least, is it that place that sees it first? I don't know, I'd have to look it up again. Because I know the fall, winter, and spring, I know those locations, but the summer, I may not know it. Okay, we skipped a couple corners, I guess, or something. That's fine. At least we're making a lot of progress now. Of course, that means we're not really stopping to admire anything. Although granted, there's really nothing to admire to take a look at around here. I mean, I could admire the fields right here and the farms and the fact that basically we have gone past the mountains at this point. Highways up here. Interstate 81, not like we can use that anyways because that's once again against the rules that I had set for this series. So 211 goes south, so we're gonna go keep following 211. We've joined with the 11 as well. So we are in New Market. New Market, Virginia. Looks like a map back there. Most of the businesses were along this main drag. Shen Valley Golf Course. Open to the public, that's nice. Looks like an okay golf course. Greens look nice. I know, that's not what we're here for. I mean, like I mentioned, we really haven't looked at much, so... Figure the golf course is something we could look at and just see how the course looks. I do golf when I can during the summer. Apparently lost the 211. I don't know if it turned off or it must have turned off back in New Market, but you know what, that's fine. I'll follow the 11 for now. Eventually we should, once we get south and west enough, should hopefully start seeing signs for Roanoke. We're at 4:53 right now, so we've got about 7 more minutes left of the digital road trip. And once again, for those of you that are watching on Twitch, once we finish up Digital Road Trip, do not go anywhere because we are going to be having a bonus GeoGuessr. I don't know if we've listened to any of the new songs yet or not. I feel like we haven't. Unless this was one of them, I can't remember. I think this is one of the old ones that I had. I'll eventually listen to the new songs. Who knows, maybe the next song will be a new one. Nope. So that goes back towards New Market. Harrisonburg. Oops, I want to back it up. What does this sign say? Harrisonburg, Broadway, Timberville. That was State Route 259. We're gonna stay on 11 for now. I mean, we're heading the right direction. So Harrisonburg, Staunton, Roanoke. I don't know, I finally have distance for Roanoke, so that is good. That means we are heading in the right direction. As long as we start following the signs for Roanoke, we will eventually get there. It just won't be today. Probably won't be next week either, but it could be the week after. And then of course once we get there, we'll have to set a new destination. Currently in Harrisonburg, Virginia, going back and forth. There's an old building back there on the left. Just checking out the fields there for a moment. This kind of reminds me of a certain area here in Maine. Only kind of. But of course, certain parts of Maine look completely different than this as well. I think there's a lot less trees here. A lot more fields I noticed too. A lot more fields and farms. And I think there are different types of trees down here as well in Virginia than there are in Maine. If you haven't gotten it already, that's where I'm from. In fact, just outside of where we originally started this series is where I'm from. We started the series in Bangor, Maine. Yeah, here's a new song. That is an old sign. What does it say? Nursery. That sign has definitely seen better days, that's for sure. It's different with the Exxon sign there having flags on it. Still in Harrisonburg, getting more towards town it looks like. I think this is like the first new song we've heard today. That might be the only one. We're at 4:58 right now, so I'm gonna be looking for a spot to stop here in a little bit. Shouldn't be too tough around here. And there's a lot of farms and stuff like that. Fields that we can look off towards. Like I could use that for like a screenshot, but I'm not going to. Or a thumbnail rather. What is that? Innovation Village. Interesting. What do these signs say? Historic Downtown Visitor Center, James Madison University, Eastern Mennonite University. What's this one say? Harrisonburg, welcome. There's another sign right here. Entering Rockingham County, city of Harrisonburg. So Harrisonburg looks like it went into 2 counties then? That's quite the car too. Check that thing out. Is that like a Ford or something like that? I don't know. So let's keep going straight. Didn't say Roanoke, or to go towards Roanoke to turn. So I'm gonna assume we'll just stay on 11 for now to head towards Roanoke. We're just past 5, so probably should have stopped a little ways back because now we're getting into town. Which is fine, I suppose. I mean, US 33 east. We do not want to go east. So we picked up the US 33 as well. So it splits off. Keep going this direction. Still on 11. Haven't seen any signs saying 11 turns off, so 33 turns off up this way though. Don't know if we should follow 33 now. No, I think we're gonna keep following 11. Because 11 would be east-west as well. Or no. Wait. Why did it show 33 east? Well, actually, no. If 11 would be north-south, 33 should technically be north-south as well. So I don't know why it showed east on the 33. Who knows? Hotel Madison. This is pretty cool. I was almost going to use it for my thumbnail, but of course the US thing there would have been in the way. Well, that's fine. A few extra minutes isn't going to hurt anybody. And now we're just going to be going all over the road, into parking lots, crossing over to the opposite side. That train track. Oh, it must have been just the way the camera was or something, because it looked weird. It looks like no train would have been able to go over that. Keep going. Ice cream sign. Ice cream shop there then. Definitely getting into the businesses and car dealerships. In the car dealership section of town. Every city has one, where all the car dealerships are grouped together. Which I do find kind of funny, but... You know what? We're gonna stop right here. It's a good place as any, I suppose. Although we have the copyright things in the image in the background, but you know what? That won't come across in the thumbnail. Thumbnail will be too small, so yeah. Like I said, that is just about going to do it for this video. Once again, for those of you watching on Twitch, do not go anywhere because we are going to be having a bonus GeoGuessr coming right up. So stay tuned for that. But for those of you who are watching on YouTube, that is just about going to do it for this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up. And for a mention, I don't know what I was going to mention. But anyways, I just want to remind you, take a look at those links down in the description below. Oh, I know I was going to mention, yeah. But anyways, that's what I wanted to mention. I was going to say I wanted to mention something before we say goodbye. Yeah, I've mentioned that, so of course, as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye!